Super foggy and chilly this morning. It's one of those days where I wish I could just crawl right back into bed. Hello everybody, today I am doing another Plan As You Go video where I show how I use my Erin Condren horizontal and my bullet journal together in tandem for an entire month. It's Thursday, my kids have no school tomorrow, the big game rally was last night, and it's also the end of the trimester for my middle schoolers, so we're checking in with grades and seeing how everything's going. And my brain is fried. So today I'm just going to try and get this set up. What do I need to do? I need to get my meal plan put in. I don't have my meal plan ready yet. I gotta do that today. So what I need to do today, I need to get my weather put in for the rest of the week. I need to get today planned out. I need to kind of arrange my podcast work today because I need to get some of that done. I have an interview, but I also need to get Monday's episode edited and scheduled, which is different than today's interview. It's another interview. And yeah. And my kids don't have school tomorrow, and I don't know what time their dad is picking them up. This is the best day for podcast work because this is the last day until Monday that I have morning time available when nobody but me is home. I can film when there's people home. My voice, if you've ever noticed my voice getting a little lower when I'm or like kind of like deeper when I'm filming, it's either because I'm tired or because there's somebody else in the room and I'm self-conscious. But with the podcasting, I can't even do that. Like it's too difficult for me to record any kind of podcast stuff, whether it's a solo podcast or just intros when there's other people. Even at home, it's hard for me. So I need to take care of that today. All that to say, let's get going. First thing I'm going to do is get my weather put in. I also found a time for the new Halloween movie this weekend why is my light so blown out? I apologize for that. It's #professional right here. Found a time, so I'm going to put that in on Saturday because I told my husband that I was like, we're going to go see the new Halloween on Saturday. And that's not a question. So we get the weather and that Halloween put in, and then we will get today planned out. I've got the same weather stickers that I've been using from the Krissyanne Designs at Michael's line. If you don't remember, this whole spread is that line. I stuck this movie night sticker down, and I'm going to put the time of the Halloween movie then. I don't know if that's the one we're going to be going to or not, but that's the one I'm looking at for the evening so we can do it like a date night because I think we're going to be having some work done on our house during the earlier part of the day. Now that that is done, I am going to go to Thursday. The rest of the day needs to be spent working. We don't have any evening plans, thankfully, tonight. So I'm putting in this little icon and flag, and I'm just going to put podcast shit right here because that's what I have to work on today. The other thing I'm going to do is because I have to run to the store to pick up a couple things for dinner. I thought I had everything I needed, and it turned out I didn't. So I'm going to put this little shopping cart here and just write Target next to it. And that is my day. As you can see, my week, this is how Plan As You Go works. My week fills up as I go. So yeah, let's move over to my bullet journal where I can start taking and making and doing all the things. I was able to push and not use a painkiller last night. I actually did not feel too awful. I feel great, but I didn't feel like worse than baseline shitty, which I'm sure those of you with chronic illness or chronic pain can empathize with the baseline shittiness. So let's get to my time tracker. Oops. This is as far as I got into filling it in last night. Here we are. I got everything on my list checked off yesterday. What is that life? I actually did a swatch page for an upcoming video that'll come out at the beginning of November. But this is for today, and I'm going to stick with this same format because my priorities today are basically about the same, although I think I'm going to open the work up just a little bit more and reduce the church and the home. My list for either of those things is not too deep today, but I do have a lot of work I need to get done. My God, my finger was wet from my glass, my drink, and I just totally made that look shitty. Oh well, who cares, right? It's already done. All right, here's my to-do list for the day. It's pretty hearty, so I need to get on that. I saw that a lot of you guys were interested in, not all of you, but a lot of you were interested in seeing the digital side of this planning. I think what I'm going to do is show you that when I do my, like, saying at my Erin Condren, because that's really when I look at it the most. So I will show that. I think I'm going to be doing that on Monday, because on Sunday I will be doing the live plan with me in my bullet journal. So I'll probably be shifting around how I set up my shit, because I'm not going to have the energy to set up my Erin Condren for the week and my bullet journal for November in the same day, especially on camera. So I'll likely either be doing my Erin Condren plan with me on Saturday or on Monday. And when I do that, I will give you a glimpse into some of the digital stuff I'm doing, but I'll do a dedicated video on it later on in the next couple of months. Do any of you have any tips for how to combat the sluggish kind of exhausted feeling you get when it's chilly outside and you just want to wrap yourself in a blanket and go to sleep? I can't do that. I know a lot of you can't do that even when you want to. But how do you snap out of it? Do you have tips on that? Because otherwise I'm just going to be spending all day looking outside and being like, ugh. So I would love to hear from you tips on how to perk your brain up a little bit when all you want to do is go back to bed. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.